Today, I'm excited to share with you 12 amazing benefits of Christ-centered spiritual direction. This Christ-centered focus opens the door to actually living as Jesus taught. It offers you a compass, a core, a starting point, and an end point, which is life fully lived in the risen Christ. What I share with you comes from my 20 years of accompanying individuals across the rough patches to new thresholds into life in Christ, and from my own journey into a Christ-centered life. I am a listener by nature. I help you to see things differently, to reframe life's issues through a larger gospel lens. I help you to ask the helpful questions and take the courageous next steps. No counseling, no coaching, just a deep dive into the ways that the risen Christ is at work in your life with unexpected love and grace where you are right now, both interiorly and in your ways of being in the world. So here are 12 huge benefits of Christ-centered spiritual direction. First, Christ-centered spiritual direction helps you to slow the pace to enter into the heartbeat of God so you can reflect on your life, because life on its own accelerates to maximum speed. Second, Christ-centered spiritual direction helps you to clear out unhelpful, misguided notions of God and other spiritual clutter and see yourself as God sees you, with the eyes of radical grace, because your life has a purpose. Third, Christ-centered spiritual direction helps you to befriend the darker emotions, because they are messengers pointing the way toward freedom and new life in the risen Christ. Fourth, Christ-centered spiritual direction helps you to accept the invitation to live in the abundant, pure gift of God's love, because all lesser loves at some point will fail you. Fifth, Christ-centered spiritual direction offers you helpful language to express your experience, because we live in a sea of chatter and unhelpful opinions. Sixth, Christ-centered spiritual direction helps you to make sense of where you are in your life, how the Spirit of the risen Christ is working in you, and what's being asked of you, because you live at the green growing edge where you've never walked before. Seventh, Christ-centered spiritual direction offers you spiritual companionship, because oftentimes even your closest loved ones don't understand or value your interior journey. Eighth, Christ-centered spiritual direction offers you the necessary and beautiful questions to reframe your experience and reflection, because it's so easy to land on the all too small questions and reach for the all too easy solutions. Ninth, Christ-centered spiritual direction helps you to turn struggles, challenges, loss, and grief into unexpected invitations to grow, because your life in Christ is a mystery, even to you. 10th, Christ-centered spiritual direction helps you to move from empty speech, false speech, or spiritually unfree speech to authentically free speech, because you have no time to waste on illusions or self-deceptions. 11th, Christ-centered spiritual direction helps you to bring in the harvests of your labors, because life in Christ has a purpose, and fruitfulness defines the very core of your humanity. And 12th, Christ-centered spiritual direction helps you to live wholeheartedly in your world in ways that reveal the reign of God, the land of the right side up, because Jesus still believes that the reign of God is possible, starting here, starting with you. These benefits of Christ-centered spiritual direction are huge because these times will ask more of you than you knew you had. Now is the time to build resilience. The world is waiting for the likes of you and me to wake up, to show up, and to live as Jesus taught. You can learn more in my book, Moving in God's Direction. You can get the basics on actually living a Christ-centered life in my 2 books, Anointed for a Purpose and Dare to Believe, Rise Up to Act. Read stories of what a Christ-centered life might look like in my 2 collections, Conformed to Christ and Living as Jesus Taught. And listen to my stories on my artist page on Spotify. Please check out my YouTube courses, including Christ-centered spiritual growth, busting the myth of midlife crisis, and much more. If Christ-centered spiritual direction is the step you've been waiting for, reach out and let's schedule a brief exploratory chat. Right now is the perfect time. Dare to be